must focus and must get this win next game.
Paolo, it would seem that your just ability to communicate with Kobe has developed, obviously, since you first started here, always been positive. Has it changed at all and stayed along those tracks? How does that work just in an instance like this where you talk about what you need to do on the floor?
I wish well. Every time I communicate, it has a very good effect, a very good impact. So that means that we both tuned in and we both try to be on the same page.
This next,
He was saying he wanted you to
Be more aggressive.
Man, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard that?
No, man, that was my game plan coming in. Obviously, I wanted to be aggressive. I wanted to be productive, especially knowing that Andrew was going to be out too. So we have to get production from our inside players more because we have the ability to be dominant and productive. So we need to use it and we need to be aggressive.
it seemed like you were making a concerted effort to go at Hayes and go at guys that were defending you as opposed to jumping.
Hayes is one of the toughest defenders in the low post in the league. He's got a great base and gets you off the spot, great feet. So it's just tough to go against him. So I was happy that I could be effective.
Was that a mindset entering the game in terms of looking to attack him like that?
I was going to look to attack anybody that was guarding me. It didn't matter who it was. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's guarding me. In any particular night, I have to be aggressive and I have to attack them like there's no tomorrow.
This next game, are you looking at it as a chance to gain some ground on them, or just to beat an elite team?
Both. I think it would definitely would be a positive step on our road, and definitely it will close out the gap a little bit. And the other way around would be bad. But we have to understand how good they are, how good they're playing, and what do we need to do to beat them.
How often, if ever, has Kobe had that kind of conversation with you?
A couple times. A couple times since I've been here, because I'm usually pretty unselfish, and I tend to try to get other guys involved and try to play the triangle as much as I can, just to give us balance. So sometimes I need to be a little more aggressive and understand that the team needs me to be aggressive too.
What about defensively, and just with Andrew being out, does that maybe put a little more responsibility on people and
for sure,
doing their jobs, that you don't have somebody to clean up mistakes?
No, for sure, it puts more responsibility to everybody, especially to play good defense, to secure rebounds. Everybody has to come in and put bodies on people and box them out, and then in my case, it also gives me an opportunity to go block more shots. I got to be protecting our rim more than usual when he's not in the rotation.
Do you get the sense that Phil talked a little bit just about that process of getting better? Where you're better now than you were at Christmas and things like that. But you guys are okay with that kind of incremental improvement and understand it, or is there some impatience, there's sort of an expectation that you're supposed to be better than you are, and a little frustration when it doesn't come? Right.
Well, the main thing is that we do get better, and we don't take steps backwards. And when that happens, obviously it's frustrating because we need to build and grow as a team as the season goes along. So when the playoffs come, we're ready to go and we're at our best. But obviously we can't rely on we'll get better because teams are coming in and beating us in our home court, and that shouldn't be acceptable.
We were talking yesterday about just how the offense is run, and you mentioned how you wanted yourself and Biggs to be more aggressive.
Right.
Is that something that was emphasized beforehand, or you guys just went out?
Yeah, I mean that's something that we talk in the pregame regularly. Put the ball inside and work it because I think we have the guys to do that and be effective. So something that we intend to do on a regular basis. Obviously, not every game happens that way.
You had mentioned yesterday practice, you were asked about demanding the ball.
Right.
Literally.
Correct.
And you said that you hadn't. Is there I guess like a reluctance to possibly do something that could be either disruptive or counterproductive to team harmony or that sort of thing?
Yeah, but I'm all about, like I said, team harmony and understanding how to play the game and how to play it right. But I do, I think it comes with the aggressiveness. I think if you're more aggressive and you cut hard and you ask for the ball and you get to the position with a better base and a better position, your teammates are going to throw it to you, and they're going to see that. They're going to see that energy. So I think that's something that I need to keep up.
But you have made it pretty clear over the last few seasons that you want the ball. I mean, it's not a matter of being indifferent towards it.
No, I'm definitely not indifferent because I believe in it. I believe that it helps us be a better team. It gives us a better chance to win more games. That's it.
When Mitch made comments
Right.
about maybe needing a trade to shake
Right.
things up, does that get your attention as a player? I mean, coming from him.
I mean, obviously, it's a sign. It's as you said. I think also it's a red flag. You see something is it's not working, so it's mentioned and it's talked about that way, and some decisions could be made that it could change things up. As a team, as a group, I think that kind of tells you that we need to step it up and we need to get it together. Otherwise, some people or some player might go.
Is it a wasted exercise to concentrate on your 1-5 record against the elite teams headed into Thursday's game against San Antonio, or should you just think about the Spurs?
Yeah, we shouldn't think about. Obviously, we should be a little bit angry about our lack of wins against the elite teams. But I think we should focus on what we need to do as a team to stop them and to be successful against them and to win the game, regardless of what has happened in other games.